What's going on, y'all? It's your boy AJ Red. I'm back again with another episode of the AJ Red Show. Sadly, I'm back with the episode that we all are actually all across America talking about the death of Mr. Tyre Nichols. So, y'all want to discuss it, see how y'all feel about it? Definitely see how the fuck I feel about it. Y'all ready? Here we go. It's the AJ Red Show, starring me, AJ Red. Look, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Y'all ready to get into this next topic? Let's go. Yes, indeed. What's going on? It's your boy, AJ Red. I'm back again with another episode of the AJ Red Show. Listen, I know I've been on a little hiatus for a while. I've been on my little winter break like Wendy Williams, right? Been taking care of some stuff. I got moved and all kind of other shit. So once I get everything together, I'll probably give y'all a tour of the place. But still sorting out a bunch of shit. Y'all know how that is, moving and all that. But and even in the process of that, I flew around and fell out the back of the motherfucking U-Haul truck and broke my ass. Had to go down to the orthopedic surgeon and get looked over and checked out. Somewhere along the way, I done fucked around and got a toothache. So now I'm dealing with a couple of things, but I'm still pushing through. And I'm definitely, of course, my goal was to get back to you guys by February 1st. I didn't make that announcement before I went out, but I am back nevertheless. I told you guys I would not leave, but I did need some time to get some stuff straightened out. Like I said, moving is a real bitch, excuse me. And it's still in progress. But anyway, excuse me, shit. Again, it's your cousin, your boy, your friend, your homie, maybe even your fucking new next door neighbor, who knows. But anyway, I'm back, with the video. Again, like I said before, if you are a consistent follower, if you've been in the family, thank you guys for sticking around, sending me all the emails and the messages, waiting for me to come back. If you are new to the channel, just like the old guys, hit that like button. That's the thumbs up button. That helps a brother out a lot. Share these videos with your family and friends, not your kids, because I'm pretty sure the shit ain't going to be PG-13. Ask somebody, trust me. They'll tell you. It's subject to get down dirty real quick. But anyway, with that being said, I want to welcome you guys back to the channel. I'm so glad to be back. I've only been looking at your emails, like I said, about different topics, different things. Looking for me, trying to see where the fuck I'm at, trying to see when I'm coming back and all this different stuff. So some of you did get answers from me. Excuse me. Probably via email. The weather over here in Houston is really getting all fucked up. It's cold 1 minute, 47 degrees 1 minute. Then it's 80 degrees, 47, 80, 92, 109. Then 37, 16, it's all fucked up. So being out here, of course, running to the 9 to 5 and the grocery market and shit like that, like the old folks say, you be in that weather and it starts to fuck with you sometimes. So I got to start to wear my scarf a little bit more. But anyway, like I was saying, getting back here, I'm glad to be back. I did nothing but talk about you all, think about you guys, and could not wait to get back. But I'm kind of sad about not why I'm coming back, but the first topic coming back is Mr. Tyre Nichols and the murder of Mr. Tyre Nichols, because basically, let me just call it what the fuck it is. They murdered this young gentleman. I think it's January 7th or somewhere along the way. They were attempting to stop Tyre for reckless driving or something like that, I think it was. And somewhere along the way, Tyre decided to flee, not causing, I guess, thank God, any damage to anyone else, not causing any loss of life to anyone else. But unfortunately, in the end, he did lose his life 3 days later after they did catch up with him. So basically, story goes, January 7th, he was stopped for reckless driving. They pulled him over. He fled the scene. They chased him down and caught up with him basically about 3 blocks from his mother's home. When they got him out of the vehicle, he pretty much surrendered. He didn't have any weapons on him. They basically were really rough with him, from jump. Looking at the video cam they recently released online for the public to actually see. And looking at the video, they basically beat the hell out of the man, recreating the Rodney King event. They beat the hell out of the young black man. They tased him. they even pepper sprayed him, which was so fucked up because just like Floyd, you know, he screamed for his mom, you know, and it's crazy. It's a crazy thing, like the love of a mother, that when her child, even at the age of, I think he was 29, even at the age of 29, and hell, me at my age, you know, when we're in some kind of danger, the first person we want is our mother. And that typically happens when you really feel like you're in imminent danger and you feel like your life is about to be taken, or you may not live to see another day. You know, you really feel like this is it. And in his case, that ended up being the ultimate outcome, which was so fucked up. Even with him being taken into custody after being, you know, nearly beaten to death out there on the street 3 blocks from his mother's home, he was taken into custody, taken to the hospital, and, you know, to be treated, I guess, for his brutality. I think his mother was called. I think she said she was called, or she called the hospital, and they told her basically there was no reason to come to the hospital because he was going to be arrested and taken into custody immediately after. She was never made aware that her son was actually beaten half to death by these officers that had actually pulled him over doing what should have been a routine traffic stop. They actually beat the fuck out of him. They never mentioned any of this stuff, and that the boy was actually hanging on for dear life at the hospital, basically. So nevertheless, like Jesus rose, 3 days later, this young man actually went on to be with the Lord. And all from injuries due to these 5 gentlemen. Now, I'm saying these 5 gentlemen, but somewhere along the way, as of today, as I'm doing this video, which is dated 1/30/23, it's come to everyone's attention, into the news, into several social media platforms, and even to my phone, folk, that there was a 6th officer that has been implicated also in the beating and murder of Tyre Nichols. Now, I've given you the backstory, so y'all know how I am. I'm going to tell y'all what I really think. I think it's a fucking atrocity. I think it's one of the biggest fuck-ups that came from the police department besides George Floyd and several others that we need not forget. But at the end of the day, I think this one hits home a little bit harder because look at the pigmentation of these gentlemen's skin. And look at this one. The victim and the gentleman that actually committed the crime. They're all black. And with the social climate that we have had in these past maybe 10 years or so, a little bit more than 10 years, hell, decades, but even more so on the front of social media, where we can actually see what plays out and what actually happens, and the outcome in most cases as to what happened. You know, these men know better than to pull over another young black man and to treat him in such a manner to which it results in his death. How do I feel about them? Fry them motherfuckers. Say what you want. I mean, I'm telling you right now, I'm not against police officers in any kind of way, but I think, as many have said before, it should be mental conditioning, mental examinations on a regular basis. I know right now, all of us that are at work, you know, we're working in conditions to where we're very still kind of full of, I don't know if it's anger or animosity or if it's just anxiety that is built up because of COVID and other issues that have taken place in this day and age here, since we've all been living to see some of the bullshit that's been going on, such as COVID and all this flu stuff and different strands and all these different wars and shit. Some would say we're seeing the end of times. But with all that going on, I see it because at the end of the day, fuck it. I mean, if you guys felt it was so okay to go out here and beat this man, I mean, hell, it's not like he fought them. It's not like he caused them to crash their cruiser. He caused, you know, pretty much minimal damage in this case, but he ultimately paid with his life. And as for the 6th officer, he's actually of the Caucasian persuasion. And he has also been relieved of duty as well over in Memphis, Tennessee. Now, all this, if I didn't say it, I don't think I did. All of this shit took place in Memphis, Tennessee. And I know y'all got good barbecue over there and good country music and shit like that. But I don't know what the fuck these 5 added to the 6, which I don't have his actual picture right now because this information just dropped as I'm getting ready to go on to do this video for you guys. And in the end, like I said, I find it pretty fucked up. You know, it's fucked up for the family. How much more worse do y'all want it to get? And I feel like it should be stopped right about here. I think, I want to say these officers should be made an example of by posing the maximum penalty for all of them, which I think is pretty much on the table. They deserve it. Because at the end of the day, the job is to protect and serve. No matter what the origin, no matter what the ethnicity, no matter where you live, whether it be the hood, the heights, the suburbs, you know, gated communities, whatever, it does not make a difference where you live or where you're coming from or where you grew up. The bottom line is the job of police officers today is to protect and serve. Now, like I said, I don't take anything away from the police department itself because I don't believe in saying that the whole batch is rotten because there's one in there. My grandmother taught me that long years ago. You know, a lot of us are used to if 1 or 2 rotten in there, motherfucker, throw the whole batch of apples out because now we just gonna go down to Winn-Dixie. Oh, never mind, I'm showing my age, not Winn-Dixie. I'm gonna go down there to H-E-B or Walmart, as my auntie say, Walmarts, and buy a whole nother bag of apples and then let them sit around and rot again versus taking the time to pick through those apples, pick out the bad ones and dispose of them and take the others and make good of them what's left. So there's a lot to take away from this. Like I said, I don't hold the entire police department accountable. I hold mostly the ones that have that actually took part in the action. You feel me? You hold people individually responsible because that's like saying, oh, all black people do this or all white people do this or all Mexicans. That's still putting a stereotype on people. So that's basically putting a stereotype on the police department. Now, I will say with that also leaves an open door for the police department as to what are you guys going to do to rectify this situation within your police department to where this is not consistently happening. Or we're not seeing this on a regular basis. You feel me? Whether it's black on black, white on white, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't make a difference. Interracial crimes, same color crime, whatever. Crime is crime and murder is murder. And I'm not trying to make this video very long because it really upset me because it's the same color people. The people who've always said, we had it so hard, we've been doing our best to come up in life, but we've been getting nothing but kicked in the ass. But then you turn around and kick another brother in the ass to the situation, to the point of you cause him to lose his life. And for that, I think they all should pay. I say fry, motherfucker, fry. To all 6 of them. I have no sympathy for them because in that instance, they had no sympathy for this young man. They were not thinking in the heat of the moment. They didn't think about what his mother would go through, what his father would go through. And I think he has a daughter, I think, what they're putting his daughter through. They never thought about the consequence. They just went ahead with the action. And I know most motherfuckers would say it's better to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission. Not in this instance. In this instance, they took the law into their own hands instead of properly stopping the gentleman, arresting him, taking him down to central booking, letting him get a fair trial, pay his little fine or whatever have you, and get his car at a pound, all this different stuff. You know, the regular shit they put you through. And give him a chance to come on out to meet his family, to be alive another day, another 29 times 5 years. But they stripped all that away from him. And he also took a child's father. They took a parent's child. And that is some hard shit. I've never had a child taken from me. I don't have a child to take at this present moment, but I've seen others that have gone through it. My older sister dealt with it, still dealing with it. If you all know, Ricky Smiley, he just lost his son. And if you all looked at his video, how he, you know, couldn't even keep it together. That's some hard shit to deal with. So why would you put another child, another parent through that? And these gentlemen, they look of the age, are probably the same age of him as officers, probably rookies. But they rookie ass finna be rookie locked the fuck up. And whether they get raped, impregnated, or whatever the fuck they decide to do with him over there, I really don't care. Other than kill him, just don't kill him. Don't do that. That's not the right thing to do. But in the end, make their ass think about that night. Every time they think about when they hear that metal door slam, when they ain't got no doorknob on their motherfucking side to screw it open. And let me tell you something. I think there's an old song called, is it 9 Pounds of Steel? It's an old ass song. I think it's 9 Pounds of Steel or some shit like that. I can't remember the person that sang that song. But listen, that man talks about how he hear that goddamn door slam every goddamn day. If you ever been down there to the slammer, let me tell you something. If you're a smart person, they don't take but one time to hear that motherfucking door lock. And one time to be in there. And if you done did something light enough to get up out of there in a decent amount of time, you a smart motherfucker. You sure won't be back to visit. Hallelujah. But anyway, that's all I have for this. My condolences to Tyre Nichols, his family and friends, and any parent that has lost a child under these circumstances or any other circumstances, because like I said, it has to be a hard thing to lose a loved one, period, let alone a child. But rest in heaven, brother, and we gonna see these motherfuckers fry in your memory. Yes, because I'm gonna be sitting right there. I wish I can get down there to the room where they put them behind the glaze and they pull that button down and fry them. Or put that injection up in their ass. Yeah, buddy. I'll probably be shaking to death while I'm sitting back there watching, but I'll sit back there and watch with some big old black funeral shades on or some shit like that, because it's about to be about to be some slow singing and some body bringing. 5 or 6 of them probably. Let me shut up. Anyway, again, if this is your first video, go ahead now and please hit that like button. That's a thumbs up button. Please make sure you share this video with your friends, family, co-workers, cousins, other cousins. If you are a longtime member and cousin, listen, still share these videos with somebody, y'all. And please still hit that thumbs up button. And y'all talk to me about this video. Let me know how y'all felt about all of this. How are y'all feeling about this? And how are y'all taking this in? I know they're protesting and all that different stuff out there in the streets of Memphis. To get justice, which I'm pretty sure we're going to see. Because, of course, one thing I didn't say was these are 5 black men. Ain't about to take no time to waste to, to go ahead and put their ass and hang them out by their pinky toes. So y'all catch that later. But anyway, share with your friend. Share with somebody you know. Share with somebody you don't know. Share with somebody you like. Share with somebody you don't give no fucks about. Because in the end, like I said, if y'all don't like each other, 9 times out of 10, that'll be the conversation, or y'all have over coffee or some shit like that. And again, as I always preach and I always will, love yourself. Love yourself first. Love yourself hard. Love yourself soft. It ain't nothing about none of that freaky shit. Now, if you into all that, then go ahead and do what you got to do. Handle your business. I'm just saying, by all means. But also love those in return who are willing to love you only in the same way that you're giving them, because ain't nobody got time for no lanyard. And we ain't got time for no games. All right. Love y'all. See y'all again real soon. So I'm going to be around. And I'm going to start posting a lot more videos now I'm back. And also I'll be doing lives as well. Like I said, all that new shit I told y'all was on the way. It's on the way and it will be here to stay. So all right. Love y'all cousins. Y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all have a good one.